Well, hello everybody. We wanted to start off this section 1.2 talking about some scientific notation. So in order for us to do a good job here, we just need to get ready for what we're going to do. So one, we're going to talk about the definition, or what is scientific notation. Two is how we're going to use it. And two different ways we're going to use it. We're going to add and subtract, and also then multiply and divide. So we'll check those guys out. Here we go. So first definition, we wanted to just let me get my screen a little bit better here to highlight a little bit. So one is scientific notation. What is it? It's a method of representing our numbers in exponential form. And as you can read here, there is a little bit of what it should look like. So I like to rewrite some things. So they gave us an example right here of 24,500, and the scientific notation is 2.54 times 10 to the 4th power. They talking inside of the text about this first part being called the mantissa. And it'd be a good idea to do similar as what I'm doing, is mark up your textbook, rewrite it a little bit, and take your own version of the notes in the margin. And then the exponential part is called the ordinate. Alright, and you can see here that they've given this example. So we wanted to get into this little check here about, do you understand what this was? And this should be in your math classes anyways. We want to go to the expanded notation from the scientific notation in this 1a example. So if it says 10 to the third, it is positive exponent, so we should move the decimal to the right to get this expanded. So 1, 2, 3, it says 10 to the third, so this would be 2,750 as an expanded notation. If it is negative, that means the decimal is going to the left, so that would be 0.05143 as an example. Alright, and these guys, we should change it to the expanded notation, from the expanded notation to the scientific notation, and we should end up having a number between 1 and 10, 6.9547 times, and left decimal place is moving to 3, 4 times, so times 10 to the 4th power. Okay, let's use this. First example we have is multiplying and dividing inside of scientific notation. Notice that my two numbers are being multiplied, but my exponents are going to be added together. And I think I need a little plus sign there. Okay, if is ever divided, we have a divided by b, which are my two numbers, but then my exponents are subtracted. Okay, so just to mark yourself a little bit clearer, this is multiplying and dividing. And they've given a real nice example of what to do here. We have 2.5 times 10 to the third multiplied by 3.2 times 10 to the 6th. And we can see that we have the two numbers being multiplied first, and then we have the two exponents, which was a 3 exponent 6 being added together to give 10 to the 9th, and then we put it together. Alright, you can see divided by as an example here, and you should do a nice little quick check. You can see that I have given you one example right here. Instead of 10 to the 9th, sometimes it's nice to write it as 1 times 10 to the 9th, and then, excuse me, I'm dividing that by 5.0 times 10 to the 6th. So I took my 10 to the 9th, 9 minus the 6, which gives me 10 to the 3rd, and that would be 0.2 times 10 to the 3rd would be my answer. But then to scientific notation it, I'm going to move the decimal to the right, and then it would be 2.0 times 10 to the 2nd. So if I move the decimal to the right, it becomes a smaller exponent. Alright.